Hi friends, welcome to Tutor's Funny channel. Today I am going to teach the UI UX design. This is very important stuff to implement the UI design using web development and mobile development. Right? The UI design is very important stuff. In order to make the UI design, we have a software which is a most famous software nowadays is a Figma. It's called as Figma. It's the first place. It goes to the first place. Second place which is a Adobe XD. This is second place, right? Third place goes to the Photoshop, right? So here these are the three softwares we have using to the Figma. This is the most very important software for UX UI design, right? So the UI design is very much when you are show to the website to your client. Before you are going to design the website, you have to only the your design is you have to show to the customer. If the customer is okay with the design, now you can go to implement the implement phase. So here this is the thing very must. So here let me study step by step. So first here you have to type on the Google Figma, and this is the site. If you click on this, it goes to the respective website, right? So we click on this. It asks the your login credential. Okay, you can log in via your email, right? If you have a Gmail account, you can log in via your Gmail account. Otherwise, you can create the account on Figma and you can log in. Simple, you have to log in as you can log in via your Gmail. Okay, you have a your Gmail account. You use a credential. You can log in the Figma account. That is simple way. Using the you can log in the account via the Gmail account, right? So if you are login, okay, you have a login mean your account has been created in Figma, right? So via the Gmail. So here if you are login, your UI design will be look like this. Here I'm going to create a new design. So how to create a new design? Here there is a button which is a design file. Click on this. Here you have to click on the draft, right? Draft node you can make many designs, right? So here you can get draft. Here draft. So here untitled. Here we are going to design the your website. Now I'm going to design website UI design. So I have to implement the name the website. So you double click on this. You can edit here. I'm going to just edit this learning management management site. Anything, right? So I just named the site like this. Learn management site. Okay, right. Now this is your workspace of Figma. Here where you can implement your design of the site, right? So you can see here this is a layer. This is a layer asset the page. Now these are the tools. Right? These are the tool which is important for designing our entire web page. Right? These are the tools we have to help us to design the entire web page. So let me study step by step, one by one. So first is a move, second is scale. Here after that frame, section, slice. After these are the following tools: rectangle, liner. There are tools available. After there is a pen tool and pencil tool, text tool, hand tool, and command section. All the things are there. These are the tools. Right. Now first you can see these are the properties. These are the called as properties. Now I'm going to, this is a blank workspace. Now I'm going to drag one frame. If you click on this frame, right? If you click on this frame, you can see here, yes, suddenly on your uh, left corner, you can see here, so right corner, you can see here, there is a different frames are displayed. The, for the different devices, the frames are display for the different devices. If you go for the phone, under the phone there are various phone designs available. If you go to the under the tablet, there are various tablet designs available. So here you can see here, After, if you go for the desktop, you can hear it's a MacBook, TV, wireframe, desktop. There are various sizes are there. The presentation, which is a, we are going to present something else using a presentation PowerPoint also, there is a slide based available sizes. The watch, there's an Android or Apple watch, there is a size, paper size, everything's are there. Right. Now, I'm not going to use this design. I'm going to design a custom one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this. I already click on the frame, right? I already click on the frame. I'm going to draw it. If I draw here, the what is the width and height you are drawn, it will be display on your right side. As a property window, you will be able to see the width and height. Okay, width you have drawn as 960, height it will be displayed as 476. This is the width and height you have drawn, right? So I want to change my width as 1920, okay, which is a fixer. It automatically calculate a fixer. So I am not specify the height. I am not specify the height. Height will be, I will be adjust it later. Okay, I will be change it at later. Okay, it's no problem. This is my width I am going to give. You can give the width if you want. You can give 100 1000 pixel. You can give, yes. If you are making the website, I just give like this, right? So now what you're going to do is, after that, after done stuff, what I'm going to do is, right, this is your frame. Inside this frame, I'm going to design all things. This is the frame. This is the important stuff, right? When you are designing, implement the designing, first you have to drag the frame. Inside the frame, you have to drag all the components, right? First, I'm going to drag one shape, which is a rectangle, drag and drop over here, right? You can see the drag. This is meaning of rectangle. If you drag the rectangle, right, that the rectangle respective property will be shown the right side. You can see here, the if you drag it, what is the height and width of the rectangle, it will be, you will be able to check over here. If you want to increase or decrease the size, based on the design, you can change it, right? So here you can see the another one is a corner radius. This is very important stuff as a corner radius. While you are making the design, the corner radius is very important stuff, right? So while you're making the button also, the corner design is very important stuff. Now I'm going to, when you make, imagine you have to make the sign in button. So I'm going to make the corner, I'm going to make it as, change the corner size as 10. Press enter key. Here, your corner has been changed here. Okay, now I'm going to change it as little bit bigger. Yeah, give 20 here. It automatically changed. Very perfect. So this one we have changed the corner size. Right. So this is meaning of the radius. Radius mean, if you have give us a 45 degree, press enter key here. It would be changed the position. Look like this. Right. Now I'm going to control plus Z, mean which is undo. I'm going to undo it. This is the weight and height. This is the X and Y position. Right. After that, what you're going to do is, the very important stuff is, this rectangle, I want to change the color. Right. How to change the color to the rectangle. So there is a fill. If you click on this, and here you will be able to change the color. So this is the color mixer. Okay, so there is a color mixer. So you can change the color. What is the color you want, you can check it. So I need a red color, so you move your cursor into your right hand corner here, you will be able to select your red color. So I'm going to change my rectangle color as red. So I'm going to move the cursor as my uh, right hand corner. So you can, if you want a dark, you can move it here. If you want a light, you can move the cursor over here. Okay, so here I'm going to make it as little bit uh, I'm going to make it as this one, light blue. Okay, so dark blue, I'm going to just this like this, right? So this is the color, right? So this is the way, right. With this how we have make the color. So after done your design, okay, so after done your design, how to close them? Here there is a close button. Otherwise you click outside. If you click outside, it will be closed, right? So you successfully make one button, right? So this button I'm going to make this smaller. This is bigger, so smaller button. I need a smaller button, so this is a button. This button I'm going to make the text, right? So what I did here is this is our design. The another things we have understand, which is a zoom in zoom out. This is very must. Okay, while you making the design, zoom in zoom out, right? That is very that thing is very must. So how to do the things about Figma? You get the help of your mouse coral mouse coral. What is a mouse coral mean? You have a uh, right click and left click. In between and right click and left click, there is a mouse cursor. With that one, you can adjust it. Hold on your control key down and you can adjust it here. You can move the mouse cursor, mouse cursor, right? So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to track one text. So I'm going to this make it as sign or sign up. I just sign up or sign in. Yeah, sign in, right? Sign in. Okay, so here we have right. So sign in. Here, if you want to change the font here, the text under the text there is a font. I'm going to font family. I'm going to change this one as a. You have to change the font family as. Here you can see there are various font families are there. I'm going to change this one. Here this one or this. You can change it like this. I'm going to change whatever this, this one. That's okay. You have to change whatever font from this one. You can change it, right? So you have to change it. This one you have to little bit smaller, right? Okay. Now here this is your button, right? Now what I'm going to do is this is my button. This is my button. Size I'm going to give here as what is the size? Your size is default. We have to given here as 16, right? The according to the size we have to make the design little bit bigger. Normally we have given the size as 16 to 20. That is enough for this make the design, right? So that is must. Right, so sign it. Accident I deleted. Sorry. Sign in. So if you have accidentally delete something else, you just undo it, right? That it will be getting right. Sign in. Sign in. Okay. Perfect. Right. Okay. You can see the. You can go to the layer architecture. You can see the first frame. Inside this frame, you have a rectangle, right? Above the rectangle you have to write it the text. This is the flow working, right? Now this is my web template, right? This web template I'm going to make one header area. This is a header area. I'm going to design my header area. So header area, I'm going to design the header area, right? So header area, so how to write the header area, I have to put it. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to that another rectangle. I'm going to another rectangle. Here I'm going to put it like this is a header section, right? So this is my website right here you can see this is a frame. This frame, click on this, right? This frame. So here this is frame. I'm going to name it as this one, home page. It's called as home page. Okay, this is a home page. We have made sign in. So this is my header, right? So now here, this one, if you want, you can change the color as well. So whatever color you can change it, right? So I'm going to click on this color. I would change some, any color you can change it. So just this color is enough. So right, this is right. So this button color also I'm going to just select all. If you drag above here, you can't see, because this button is below this layer. That's why you can't. So this layer you have to bring into the below to this layer. Now you can see the button, right? So this layer is above this button. That's why it will be, it won't change. It won't, we can't see the button. If you have put this layer uh, uh, below, you can see. Now here you'll be able to see the button center, right? That's it. That's the thing you can see. Okay, very simple, right? So this is the text. This text I'm going to here we have to change it as a 25. That's enough. Right, now here we can text, we can say the home. So home, if you want the home, the size should be okay, no problem. Home, if you want to, this is a font family, this font family, if you want to change the font family, click on this and you can change it, right? Whatever font family you want. Here we can change this one. Oh, I'm going to make this one as a, I want to change this Gothic, this one. Or my favorite was a Poppins. This is very my favorite. Poppins you have to select the as my select as a bold one, right? So you can adjust a bold one. So this text con I'm going to hold down the alt key, and I want to get the copy of the text. So I have to get the copy of the text. Select this one, hold down the alt key and drag and get another copy. This make it as about us, about us. So another one, I just hold down the control key, alt key, and drag another text which is a service. Select all down the control key and get another text which is a contact, contact runs. These are the text, right? So I'm going to all the text I'm going to select. Now we can arrange it. If you want to select text, you are, what is the text? This is the links, we have created the links. All things are selected. Here you can see the design. Here you can see the design. We can the alignment. You have to see the alignment. So the alignment here, this one, align vertical center. If you click on this, it will be align center all things. After that, click on here, your last this one. So you have to select this one, as you have to click on this all the things here. It will be select this one. Okay, it will be arrange the spaces. You select again, right? So here select again. Here go auto layer, this auto layer. So I want to space in between this letter, I want to put it as a 60. Press enter key. In between this text, the the spaces will be calculated as 60. If you want to make it as 100, in between the text, the spaces will be calculated as 100. It is too much space between the letters, so I want to reduce that as a 60 and press enter key. It will be fine. 60 would be fine. Select all and drag it above. Perfect, right? So here this one, I want to make it as a center screen. Click on this, click center, it will be aligned and center. Okay, it would be fine. This is your simple web design. Okay, you can see the simple web design. Okay, the sign in button, this one, right? So after that, what I did here is I'm going to have a logo of the site. So logo also, we have a logo. So our logo, we have a logo here. This logo, it was funny. This logo, if you have a logo, you just drag and drop it here. As your logo is located in your computer, you just drag and drop it here. It automatically coming here. Yeah, I just can put it like this. Simple. Yeah, it's simply coming. Perfect. Right? Now I'm going to do what I do going to do here is, this is must. So I'm going to make the uh, grid. So select your frame. This is your frame. This is the click on here. This letter home page. Here there is a layout grid. This grid. Click on this. Click on this. The grid. You can see if you click on this here, it's a grid. Now here, what I'm going to do is the grid. You can click on this option. Here you have to make it the size. The grid we have to change as column. This column count we the professional you have to write as a 12, right? How this type you have to make it as center. Width you have to given as 72 size, and this one we have to give as 32. Press enter key on your keyboard. Okay, these are the spaces we have design should be, we have put it here. These are the spaces, right? So now I'm going to adjust it. So here we are logo should be coming here over here, right? The sign button should be, this is the space of your website. Okay, right? This is a page, you have to show it like this, right? This are perfect. Okay, this is how we have make the design, right? This is our grid. You have to make the grid. This is fine, right? Now after done the grid, again you have to go to the home page, click on this. Now I don't need them, I just hide it. So this is the design. So here, so perfect. This is your page, this is your design. This is perfect. This is how it works. Right now I'm going to little bit this one. I'm going to size. I'm going to this. The size is we have to the mm, letter size. This is we have to reduce as 60. Normally we are doing the size as 60, 20. This is 25, little bit bigger. For the seniors we have to send 20. So, right, it's 20. You have to position it like this. Right. Okay, you have to, this is size. Right. Perfect. Now what you're going to, this is size. Now I'm going to do the side remaining part. Simply we have need another image. So this image I'm going to drag this one. So this image also you just drag and drop it over here. Right now here, how to reduce the size of the image? Hold down the shift key down and you have to reduce the size. Okay. So what is the size of your image? You have to create the image using Photoshop. The photo editing, all the photo editing related stuff, we are using the software called Photoshop. And otherwise you can, if you have any of these other software, the Canva or like that, you can what is the size of your photo, your measurement, you have to drag and drop it over here, show to the customer right here like this. Simply you have to drag it over here, right? Simple. Okay, right. Now I'm going to make the text over here. So I'm going to make the text, which is this one. You will get this one. This one I'm going to make here also learning management system. I want to make the learning management system. This one I want to make it as so right. You can size right like this. Learning management system. You have to like this, right? Now what you're going to do is I want to this one. I'm going to drag the another text. This text below here. I want to do the thing is dummy text. We'll get a dummy text. Copy this. it over here this one. I'm going to size of the letter. I'm going to the size. I'm going to change the size, which is 16 size. So 16 20 size. So the not bold, we have a make it as a regular. Right here it changes regular. Right, so here the simple design. We have to make the simple design using Figma. Okay, the simple is why we have to make the design of the sites. Okay, the very basic stuff we have learned of the schema. Okay, so this is how we have simply add the text, all the things, right? So after the other stuff, we can see the output, how the design should be work here. You can click the play button. So here we can select our frame. This is a frame. Click on this play button. Here it's loading. Here you will be able to see the design. This is your design of the page. This is how your design will be shown. Here you can see the design. Right, this is how your design will be shown on your page. Right here you can see this size also. Here size also you can this give as smaller. So here here you can see here now here this all size. Normally we are given the size as 16. mm, 16. This all things you have to select all the shift key down, select all, and make it as 60. Normally we have to give the size as 60. So this one also we have to make it as 16. Simply you have to this also you have to make it as bold. Okay, normally we have to make it as a 60. It would be fine. Okay, the logo also we can change the size a bit small. Right, now let's execute it and check it. Okay, smaller size, you can see the smaller size, right? So this one, okay, this how we have make the changes and everything. You have to show to the customer and get the feedback from the customer. You can after done the design you can show to the customer and get the feedback. Okay, this is how we have make the Figma to show to the customer and get the feedback. This is a very simple tool to help us to make the UI and UX design. Thank you for watching.